Have you ever seen a face covering like this one?
Oh, a boa constrictor.
Oh, is that a snake?
Is that a real snake?
This is a real snake being used as a face covering.
Or a python?
Python?
I don't think they get the concept of a face covering, but sure.
It covers my fucking face, doesn't it? Right?
It's like the ladies who had the one that was made of like the see-through stocking.
Super thin.
Yeah, the screens.
Or John McAfee, who put on a woman's underwear on his face. Did you see that?
No.
You know who that is, right?
No.
McAfee.
McAfee antivirus? Yeah, dude. That dude's wild.
That dude's a fucking nutter, bro.
Insane,
Is that how you
dude.
pronounce that? McAfee?
McAfee.
McAfee, yeah.
Oh.
John McAfee.
He said that he would, I don't even know, maybe you're right. But Pat McAfee is also a punter for the Indianapolis Colts who's super famous right now because of sports talk. But yeah, so McAfee is a super crypto guy now, but also put on women's underwear on his face to get through screening. And they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Well, he was fucking insane before.
He's been insane for a while.
Yeah, look at this. I just Googled his name.
Yeah, dude.
And then this photo comes out.
Yep.
He has like coke all over his face.
So he's like 76. And he is a certified nutcase, but he also has been investigated by the government for so long that he's on the run.
Yeah, dude, because he took over like a small town in South America or something like that, and like bribed everyone into his own like private police force, and supposedly like murdered a guy, and that's why he's on the run. Like
He's living Joe Jitsikawa's dream.
yeah, for real.
Frankly.
Oh, here's the women's underwear one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it looks like a mask at a glance. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see the one where the women went to the grocery store? And she's like, they're like, all right, everybody, and they pulled off their underwear,
Oh.
and then I think they put it on their face or something to like
Why?
protest the mask.
I hope they showered.
Weird.
Weird. And shaved.
Yeah.
Because that's prickly.
Yeah.
That's a prickly mask. Anyway, back to this man with the snake. So he was spotted on the bus, and he in the UK, and so people were just like, "What the fuck?" Because not only did he just have it on his face, the snake, he also let it just get on the handrails.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
That's not on your face anymore.
Yeah, and his face is exposed.
And it's also getting all the stuff that's on
Handrail
the
stuff.
handrail, and it's gonna go back on his face.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
It's like a coronavirus collector.
Can snakes get coronavirus?
I mean, if dogs can, probably.
True.
Good point. Very good.
Yeah.
An excellent point. And a scientific point.
Even if we weren't in a pandemic, I wouldn't want to, even with my own hands, wouldn't want to touch the handrail and then touch my face.
Yeah.
Never.
Handrails are disgusting, man.
The snake itself is not very clean. Like, we had a snake, and it's
Are they nasty?
you should like wipe the snake down, and then like if you're gonna have them on you, you should wipe yourself.
Wait, don't they clean themselves like dogs do with their little tongues?
All I know is that
That takes a long time.
Yeah,
because then like when the snake
They have plenty of time, by the way.
that's true.
when the snake is eating, it's wrapping its entire body around the freaking mouse. It's
Yeah.
dead. It's gross. You have like rat juices.
But they
all
get
over
rid of their
body.
old skin. They're like, that's dirty.
They shed it.
Yeah.
True.
They shed it.
That's true.
Eventually, that's true. They do. That's how they clean themselves.
Yeah, little baby skin.
Shedding. But so unless you're gonna be having your snake right after, like on you right after it sheds, I think that's gross. That's not a very sanitary thing.
Have you guys seen the one where the boa constrictor eats a crocodile and then it explodes? And the crocodile like falls out of its body?
No, I didn't see that.
Fucking crazy.
It's still alive or did it die?
No, it died, but it's crazy. to see.
Explodes?
Yeah,
So two animals died.
it bursts open because it ate a fucking croc,
Dude, that's crazy.
and yeah, it was too big for it.
But the croc died as well too.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that dude that was gonna try and get eaten alive by like a snake or whatever?
Yeah.
Just like he like started and then he didn't even like start and then he like bitched out. He was like, no, I can't do it. I'm getting
Sorry,
anxiety.
I'm wigging out.
I'm getting claustrophobia.
Yeah, I was like,
You wanted to get eaten alive, like as in
Yeah.
also die, or just to get in there? And
no, just to
break
get
your
in
way
there.
out?
I don't know how he planned to get out or whatever.
With like a knife?
1,000% died because it's crushing the bones.
Well, so then he was like, he got in this fucking like environment suit thing with like a mask on and like air and everything. So, and then he was gonna try and get the snake to like swallow him whole or something.
What the fuck?
By the way, why couldn't David Blaine's new stunt be that cool? Because his new stunt was just like, I'm gonna let balloons take me to the heavens, and we're like, so what? It's so boring. He's like, yeah, it's a 4-hour video where I go up in balloons and then I put on a parachute and come down.
I think people do that for fun anyway, right? Like, it just sounds like a thing that people.
That's his newest stunt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's called Ascension. It was very boring. I love David Blaine.
I love David Blaine too. That's why I'm like, that was kind of boring.
But the crocodile eater guy had a better call.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I searched the video. I was like, I want to see what happens, and I was like,
Heck yeah.
that's it. Ah.
Yeah.
Couldn't even fulfill.
This is from 2020ing.
Did you look
That was
at
a while
the
ago.
snake guy or the crocodile eating snake?
Oh, the snake guy.
Snake guy.
It was a Discovery Channel that aired a trailered Eaten Alive show.
So they just aired a video of a guy chickening out.
Yeah, pretty much.
A guy being eaten alive by a giant
But
anaconda.
at first, they aired the trailer 750 times.
That's true.
Dude,
That is something they do.
that's why I tuned in.
They don't stop, bro.
Worked.
They're like, we're promoting it, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
It's not going to be David Blaine, so go ahead.
He's saying that he's getting squeezed. Squeezed by the anaconda.
What am I looking at?
I don't know, but
Oh, yeah, so then the doctors are like, we're pulling him out, we're pulling him out.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
I didn't understand this because I was like, what did you expect to happen?
That looks painful.
He's like, oh, this hurts actually.
He's like, we hired a bunch of doctors and people who know what they're doing, kind of, and we're going to try it. That's basically what this was. Yeah. Because they pulled the plug on it so fast.
Yeah, because he was gonna get hurt. Like, no fucking shit.
They're like, wait, how much pressure's going on his body? That's crazy.
Fucking snakes are fucking powerful as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was just it was super disappointing too.
He's like, I hired a bunch of experts off of Fiverr.com.
Yeah, look. This is the moment he calls it.
2 minutes in.
My arm's torquing.
Yeah.
Thing's gonna break.
I'm calling it. I need help.
You just rush for it.
Somebody come.
Oh, damn.
Oh, is that how they get rid of him out? They just start pulling on the snake?
Yeah, I guess so.
Was the guy being swallowed by a snake?
He was supposed
Getting crushed.
He was supposed to be that first.
His head was in first, and then I think the snake was just wrapping around his body, and then he couldn't feel anything in his arms.
I see. Was he a snake expert himself though?
I think he was just.
Because like I don't know if he realizes how snakes eat.
Right?
I think they crush you first to a million pieces.
Yeah.
And then they swallow you.
He went cheap on the research part.
Yeah, but imagine like he hired a doctor. And the doctor was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea, but yeah, sure, I'll be there."
Wow.
I don't know, wear like a bulletproof vest or something, it'd be fun.
Can you believe this was a 2-hour special?
Yeah, it took fucking forever.
Is it just an hour and 50 minutes of build-up?
Yes! Yes!
No way. So it says.
At least David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty kind of look like it disappeared. Like with 2 hours of build-up.
So it was 90 minutes of him and his team just searching for the snake, followed by half an hour of them enticing the reptile to consume him.
Followed by 2 minutes of him pussing out.
Yeah, legit.
Legend. This guy's a legend. Hey, aren't you that pussy snake guy? And he's like, yeah. You want to decide something?
My arm's getting torqued.
This one says, "Hey Discovery, can I get my own show?" Eaten alive. It's a dog biting a finger.
So good. So good.
Hey, do you remember Criss Angel?
Of course.
Mind freak.
Mind freak!
What is he up to these days?
I don't know. He had a show in Vegas for a while, but I was watching his like old videos because then Subaru like, can you believe how bad this show was? And I don't remember it being that bad. And then I watched it again. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awful. There's one where he's supposed to like fucking jump over the Grand Canyon in like a rocket car or whatever. And then when it gets to the part where he's like, it's gonna be a one take. We're not gonna cut away from this so that you can see everything. And then when he hits the ramp, he cut to like 1 million.
No,
And then he suddenly like is behind the car goes over or whatever, and then he just appears behind the crew. He's like, "Wow, imagine that!" I'm like, what?
He's like, we're only gonna cut to 14 angles.
Yeah.
You know, now he's 52 years old.
Criss Angel is?
Yeah.
Well, he's still hotter than fuck. He's hotter than me.
I've seen 52-year-old Criss Angel.
Yeah. I don't know.
something. So, Penn and Teller took him the fuck apart. Have you seen Penn and Teller talk about him?
I haven't.
Mostly
What
Penn
did they do?
stalking.
What did they say?
Just that you know.
It's a hack or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Bewitched was like just the same as this show, basically. Like it's a.
Did they do it on bullshit or did they do it on like a?
He was on a podcast, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, he has a hot wife.
Yeah, he's mind freak.
Yeah, he's mind freak. He mind freaked her.
How would you?
Very attractive.
Oh wow.
Very attractive.
Right?
Cute kids too.
Watch as I make them disappear.
Watch as I pull the arms off of my son, and then like a little person runs out.
What the fuck?
Did you guys watch that one?
No, what?
Dude, he did one where he was like gonna cut a woman in half, and then he had a little person like run out from her disemboweled body or something. And it was just like, you clearly just had like a little person ready.
Can you believe the kind of shit they were able to get away with?
Camera tricks are magical, bro. But that's why, like, Penn Jillette's like, look, dude, like, what we do is magic. What he does is just, like, TV sitcom shit.
Movie magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Movie magic.
Their bullshit show was really cool though.
I love that show.
It's my favorite show.
I like the way they talk about the tricks and like the mastery behind it and stuff. It feels like the.
Wait, is it bullshit or?
Was it bullshit?
No, bullshit.
No,
is the one
can you fool me?
Yeah,
or
can you
something
fool me?
like that.
I like bullshit a lot, but Can You Fool Me is the one I think where
one.
they're taking apart like.
I like that
magic
because it's like it's both kind of like the show in Vegas. You know how they acknowledge that everything's fake, but it's so good that you can't tell it's fake. And
No idea.
Because they acknowledged it, it seems it's way cooler that way.
Yes. And if you watch the show now, Fool Us or whatever,
Yeah.
where they get magicians on the show.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And they try to. It's so cool because they do this moment where the magicians are just talking to each other as magicians, like with magician speak, and the audience has no idea what the fuck they're talking about. But they're both like, they both see a trick and they both see how the trick was done, and we're all just like, that was incredible. Magic is real. You know what I mean? But they're like, I noticed you used a force, and like when you use the force and like all this shit, and like we all know that means a force. It's like you basically take a card deck and you're forcing the person to pick a certain card, but we don't even know that happens.
What?
It's incredible.
I was like, wait, so then what's the difference between a magician and an illusionist?
They're the same. It's all bullshit. That's what Penn and Teller point out. But when you see pick a card, any card, they're determining what card you need to pick, which is how they tattoo it on their arm and all the stupid shit that they do.
Really? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Cool.
So like if it's like, hey Tiff, pick a card, and then you say stop, right? They already know which card they're gonna get to by the time you say stop, so they just make it all happen.
You know, for someone that doesn't like magicians,
Yes!
you
I love them.
know a
I love-
lot. You
I love-
you know a lot about magic there.
Yes, how did that happen?
You have to know what you hate, so you can defeat it.
It sounds to me as if a young Stephen Greene once tried to become a magician, failed miserably, and spent his entire life afterwards hating magicians.
Damn, I can imagine young Steve in like a little suit with the little red flower, and then he has
cute.
like
With a fake thumb.
yeah, or he has like the cane thing that like turns into like
Yeah.
a bouquet of flowers.
Did you ever have a pet rabbit?
It was all I wanted to be.